So I live in Oklahoma and I was not born and raised here, but when I moved here, I quickly found out that Braums is something that Oklahomans are very passionate about. Now, Braums is hard to describe. It's an ice cream store primarily, but it's also a mini grocery store and restaurant on the inside. And their thing is really great dairy products primarily, hence the ice cream. But I figured that Braums might need a rebranding. Now, their branding is not terrible. I think it's very recognizable. But the ice cream cone, for one, is just really on the nose. I don't really like it whenever I see it, and it does look a bit outdated overall, the whole branding. Something I love about it though is the colors. The blue and pink are pretty unique. But today we're gonna be working on rebranding Braums because I think it could be freshened up a little bit and made a little bit more modern. Now, I don't have a very solid idea yet, so we're gonna be going on this journey together and seeing what happens. So I started looking for fonts. I was really split in between doing a serif or sans serif because I think the serif that they have, it kind of brings about that traditional feel, but it also just looks outdated, so I think it looks fresher to go with the sans serif. I like the idea so far of this really rounded sans serif. I mean, this is an ice cream brand, so a serif doesn't seem to really fit. It's not that like light, clean, playful kind of look that you usually want with an ice cream shop. We're gonna do some scrolling on Adobe Fonts to see what we find there. Okay, I'm still liking the all-around gothic type, so I think we'll go with that for now. Something I did notice is that the A here could be adjusted to look like an ice cream cone in there, but I don't really think that works, so we won't do it, but it's kind of cool. So right now I'm kind of just playing around with, I don't know, extending the letter forms, making it playful, and just seeing how that goes. But I'm not sure if this will last. I'm just kind of just experimenting. Alright, I was about to give up on that direction, but I kept going with it a little bit, and I don't really mind it. I don't think it's what I want to do in the end, but it's not terrible. I'm so bad at talking while I'm doing this, but this is what I've been working on and I like it. I don't know if it's the final thing, but I definitely like it. I might experiment with another direction. I think this has a lot more of a modern and fun look, which is the goal, so that's good. My battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna have to charge and then get back to you. so I'm back and we've made some progress. I have the wordmark, like primary logo done. It's pretty simple, nothing too crazy, but I went through some different variations, which you can see over here, and most of them just felt like too much. So this one with rounded corners brings in a lot of softness and playfulness that was kind of lacking in the previous branding, I think. Customizing the type in some ways, like bringing the crossbars over a little bit to the right and rounding them off and stuff like that, just kind of gives it a unique look. So happy with that. And then also put together a color palette of sorts, but just kind of based it off of the old color palette with the blue and the pink, because I like that. And I want to work on the logo mark at this point and start figuring out what I want to do with that, because I have a slight idea, but I don't know if it's gonna work exactly, so we'll have to see. I'm still a little bit stuck with the logo mark and where I actually want to go with that, so we'll just see what happens. Alright, so right now I am mirroring my screen onto my iPad so I can illustrate on my iPad but directly into Illustrator, which is something I like to do. So you can probably kind of see the goal with this, hopefully. Kind of like a line work icon that has an ice cream cone in it. I wanted to see if I could avoid doing the ice cream cone thing, but right now I'm not able to think of anything else, so we're gonna go with it for now. So I don't think this is gonna work. It's not looking too great at the moment, so we might just leave that there. But something else I wanted to try and do was like incorporate cows or like a cow somehow. I'm gonna have to brainstorm this for a while and think of some ideas and come back to you in a minute. So where I'm at right now is I'm working with this cow icon, which I think will be the best solution. I thought that implementing like a cow icon is a little less generic than just like ice cream. And Braums' thing is like that they have a ton of cows and they take care of their cows or something, I don't know. Not totally sure what I'm gonna do with it to like make it unique, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is use the cow face, and the part on the cow's face that is like white, usually I'm trying to make that look like an ice cream cone, but I'm not sure how to do it. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, I'm getting pretty close to being happy with this, so I'm gonna keep working on it a little bit. Yeah, okay, so I'm happy with this. I expanded it, and now I'm going to get all the like use the shape builder tool to get everything in like a flat object, if that makes sense. All right, so that's pretty much our final result. So I'm really happy with where we're at here. Obviously, this was like a really quick project, so if we were actually doing a rebrand, we'd spend a little more time on the logo mark and everything, but for like a few hours, I'm really excited about this. Yeah, so Braums, if y'all want to do a rebrand, hit me up. I would love to. Again, I love their like colors that they have, so those are really helpful to bring into this new brand design, but we pretty much changed everything else. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun rebranding Braums. I'll have to rebrand more businesses here in Oklahoma, like local businesses, because I have a few in mind that could use a rebrand. But that's it for today, so I'll see you guys in the next video.